And welcome back, everyone. Our next guest claim this is the best photography book of Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky on sale right now. Pretty bold statement. How are they so sure? Joining us this morning are our photographer Chris Thompson and Michael Perry, who helped put the book together for the Cincinnati Enquirer. He is also a managing editor there. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us.
Great, thanks for having us.
Michael, I'm going to start with you. Pretty bold statement. Why do you think this is the best picture book of our area?
Well, we call this the book By the People, for the People.
Yeah.
We had over 15,000 people participated by either submitting photos or voting. We had 1.7 million votes on the photos, over 31,000 photos entered. So the people spoke, and so we're really proud of the product. Now,
the photographers, are they professionals? Are they amateurs? Are they people like you and me? Who are they?
It's open to everyone. There's a handful of Enquirer photographers, but it's mostly just people like you and me, although I don't have the talent. Chris does.
Me either, yeah.
But anyone can enter. It's open to everyone. I think we had over 1,500 photographers locally, and there's an amazing amount of talent in this community.
Chris, you were one of the photographers featured in the book. What made you want to submit photos?
It's just a ton of fun. I participated in last year's book, and every photographer that I know in town is participating in this book and trying to get their photos in it. It's just a lot of fun.
Well, first of all, it's a beautiful book. It'd be great for the holidays. Let's take a look at some of the pictures you were able to take. The first one was of Union Terminal. Tell me about how you got this picture.
I got up actually after we closed the 2007 voting. We closed on a Friday night at like midnight, and I got up about 5 o'clock the next morning and got up to Union Terminal at sunset the next day.
That's beautiful.
And took this shot.
And let's take a look at your second photo of high water.
Yep.
How did you get this picture?
Another early morning when the river was at 52 feet, just after, right as it was at flood stage.
Flood stage,
there. Yeah, and got down real low in front of that sign and right in front of BB Riverboats there.
And I'm going to ask one of the photographers to zoom in on this picture that you took, Chris, which is a winning photograph. Is this also taken at the museum center? It's the one that my fingers are on right now. You can actually see what?
Right, that's actually one of the windows at the museum center, and then that's the reflection of the sunrise over the city, as you can see it from Union Terminal there.
And Michael, as I mentioned, this is the second year for this book. More photos, more votes this year when you compare it to last year's book. Why do you think the interest is so much higher this year?
I think just word of mouth spread. Last year we kind of threw the contest together quickly, and it ran for a shorter period of time. But I just think word of mouth, people did have a great time with it. And you know, as word got out of the beautiful product that came out, I think more people wanted to try to get in it.
And the other great thing is you separated it into categories, correct? Tell me about that.
Sure. Well, we chapter it, and we picked 8 chapters, and we kind of made a few changes from last year's chapter, but it helps people put things into categories, and from people to pets to simply Cincinnati and the scenes. It's so we try to get a diverse representation.
And you working at the Cincinnati Enquirer, words are very important, but pictures are also very important in terms of telling a story. In this case, our area, don't you think?
Yeah, and again, this really isn't our product. The words aren't ours, the pictures aren't ours. We created the platform for this online community to develop, and then we just got out of the way.
Sure.
And you see what happens when we do that. It's a beautiful product, and we just step back and watch it happen.
Chris, what does it mean to you to have a picture in a book like this?
It's such an honor to be in this book, especially 2 years in a row. There are so many great photos that it's really an honor to be included in this work of art.
And the other great thing is at the back of the book, I'm going to hold it up here kind of clumsily, there is a DVD. Tell me about what that's about.
Every single person who submits a photo gets at least one photo on that DVD. So if you just participate, you're on the DVD in some way, shape, or form. Even some of my lame photos that I put in, I do it just to get one. Just to get to one on the DVD.
Well, do you think? I mean, this book is so uniquely Cincinnati. Why?
It captures the city again in a really diverse way, and again, it's not editors sitting around choosing. I think there's a reference to 15,000 editors.
Yeah.
It's the people choosing what goes in the book, and I think that's what makes it really special.
Well, Chris, same question to you. Why do you think this book is so uniquely Cincinnati?
It does. It represents the view of photographers from all over the area, not just Enquirer photographers or not just one photographer. It's people from all over who have a unique view of the city.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can get the books in bookstores right now. If you go to our website, fox19.com, we're going to have a link so you can find out more information about the 2 books, Capture Cincinnati, this year and last year. Would make a great gift as we work into the holidays for people who live in here or people who might have moved away and want a little bit of Cincinnati. Michael and Chris, nice job. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
You guys. We have much more straight ahead on the Fox 19 Morning News. Cincinnati